arriving at Battle.
Yes, we will. Home sweet home. Battle, East Sussex. Town of hope. Town of misery. Tonight, town of celebration. Thousands of people will congregate in this small, sleepy Sussex town of about 6,000 people. Why are they coming? That's what we're really looking to explore. What makes the residents of Sussex flock year on, year out to celebrate something that happened 400 years ago? Are they even celebrating? Does anyone really care?
Do you care?
I care to find out. Why do you think that Battle in Sussex in general has such a peculiar tradition of bonfire societies compared to the rest of the country?
Well, I think the gunpowder manufacture would keep it alive. I mean, people worked in it, so they obviously took it home as well, didn't they, dare I say. And even into the 50s, there was a big ironmongers in the high street called Tills, which you could still go and buy gunpowder over the counter.
Battle loves gunpowder. Look, Powder Mill Lane. These streets are about to get a whole lot busier. Good pub. Well,
it's a bistro
it used
now.
to be a good pub, to be honest. Rural life's changing. That's what I'm getting at. Rural life, ever since the railway was built in the late 1840s, it really hasn't been the same as what it was. And there's so many cars now. So the bonfire night celebrations in Battle begin at 10 a.m. on the Saturday with the ringing of the church bells at St Mary's Church. No one really knows why. It's very much the traditional bell song. Bing, 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 bong, bing, bing, bong. Then there's a children's procession from the top of the high street all the way down to the market green. Again, the reason has been lost. It's just tradition. Bing, bang, bing, bang, bong, bing, bong. How does it work? Does everyone ring a different bell? Penny for a guy? Hi, Abby. Now, just hold back a sec. So, this is the market green. As I said, there's a children's procession down the high street. They're pushing the guy down the hill.
La British are coming.
Oh, this is the wooden... the kind of shit that happens in Battle. No one knows why.
I do believe that Bonfire Boys members, and I'm not just saying Battle, I'm saying a lot of them tend to think that this bonfire celebration is kind of some big pagan thing.
Some say it's the oldest guy in the world. The head was first built in the late... Fucking hell.
Like a war zone.
The late 18th century was that when the head of that guy was built. So... As you can see, it's absolutely fucking terrifying being in this community. It's like being in the fucking Wicker Man. When's the sacrifice? The drumming gets, as you can tell, fractionally slower every beat. And when it finally stops, it gets faster, not slower. And when it finally stops, so this is the kind of shit that the people of Sussex like doing. Why? Why do they like doing this?
So wicked, man.
Historically, it was maintained that Sussex was a very cut-off part of England. It had marshes in the east, forests in the north, and hills in the west. But I think it's something in the drinking water.
I think it's even more so than things like New Year's Eve, where maybe modern cities look on that as their big year thing of the year now. But Battle Bonfire night, and
Today's the day. The bonfire's built, the fireworks are lit. Well, they're not lit yet, because very short fuses wouldn't be very practical. But the town's getting ready, and I, for one, am very much excited. Ooh, the fuzz. Act cool, guys, act cool. So, this is the men, the Battle Bonfire boys. They do this every year. They just order a load of steel piping, and they just assemble it. Oh, bit of drama.
Oh yeah? What's going on?
Look at it. Yeah. This always steel piping too long. It's all going battle. 10 to 4. Battle's a hive of activity, as you can see. I've spotted over 31 people here. They're all doing their jobs, getting the place ready for the night. Last year it was Trump. This year it's Kim Jong-un. Next year there won't be one. Safety first. So obviously the motto of Gunpowder Night is safety first. Well, no. The motto is remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason and plot. But I think very much the second motto is safety first. And a very important element of safety first is to make sure that there's no one in the bonfire, because that can be very hazardous for life and health. So what we do is, before we light the bonfire, we just do a little safety check, poke a head in, just make sure there's no one in there. Is there anyone in there? Hello? No, if there was anyone there, they'd be screaming for help. Wicker Man-esque. So, fairly confident that the bonfire can proceed. How does it feel to be the oldest guy in the world? Very busy. Very busy man. People say Battle Bonfire is just an excuse to get pissed. I think that's true, but it's bigger than that. That's why I've scored some whiz. Just been given the new programme for Battle Bonfire. Boring, boring, boring. I want to get underneath the fact to the fiction.
it's a tradition, isn't it? Certainly in this part, Sussex. For some reason, that tradition's grown out. And, well, that's what we do. Certainly in Battle, it is the highlight of the year.
Whoa! Robertsbridge. What else can we say? Ninfield. Let's get specific.
So the MCing is very much a
Tunbridge,
seasonal thing.
Maidstone.
There's been an MC since I think
Tunbridge Wells.
1680s. They've had an MC.
But great stuff. Well done for coming, people. Thank you very much. Don't forget to donate a few coppers and coins.
performance. Hastings. And now the monks of Robertsbridge. Possibly the most sinister of all the Sussex bonfire societies. Who's this? Section 5. Tell you what, mate, I will bloody murder a sausage roll. What was that?
Thank you, mate. That was terrifying. pagan filth. Really quite faint.
I have lived in Battle since 1969, so witnessed lots of them, and also my brother's heavily involved with the Bonfire Boys.
I'm just watching people not panicking, really.
No, le landed he goes in.
Hasn't burnt me yet.
Hey,
The people celebrate the death of Kim Jong-un. So you guys are you part of Battle Bonfire Boys? Where you
No,
from?
we're
No,
from
no.
Hastings.
Hastings,
We're
great.
drum
We're
drummers.
I've been doing this event since I was a little boy.
Nice
We
one,
were
nice
tiny,
one. So
yeah.
what does it mean to you? Why did you do it?
Because I
It's
just love the
fabulous.
spirit of
You
it.
love the spirit?
Yeah.
The spirit.
Do you think it really represents kind of the Sussex community kind of spirit?
Definitely.
You reckon?
Yeah, definitely.
It's the biggest
Not the
event
whole
of the year.
community,
Yeah, yeah.
Not the whole community, but a
but
section
it
of it.
represents the tradition. It's about having fun.
That's fair. That's fair play.
It's about
Well, it is
everyone
for
having
us anyway.
bloody good
For sure,
fun.
for sure.
I can
Going out
imagine there's a
and
few
everyone having a party. You need to
bonfire
come
boys
here
that would
too.
think different.
Yeah,
Chin
for sure.
chin.
So I'm with a local resident of Battle, Mike Saunders. So what do you think is the legacy of the gunpowder plot in the modern world?
It wasn't. I mean, we had Kim Jong Un up there. or Kim Jong Un.
Kim
Sorry.
Jong-un, yeah, exactly.
There wasn't a lot about
There wasn't a lot
Guy
of that.
Fawkes.
No, fair enough. So
But-
do you think that maybe the gunpowder plot, maybe there's a time to just let it to bed, get rid of it?
I mean, it's still the idea. It's where it came from, I suppose.
Sure. Well, we all had a great time last night. Battle opened its arms, and we all had a safe, responsible, and very enjoyable. Oh, for God's sake! Oh, that is annoying. I thought we'd managed to pass the whole night unscathed. See, I was wrong. No, this is very typical, actually. Clearly, what's happened is someone's had a bit too much fun. Probably had a bit too much to drink. They've got in their car to drive home and set off a firework, and this is the damage, as you can see. So actually not what you want to see at all. Just blocking the window. God, bottle of beer, can of beer there. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame.
that's definitely finished. They always finish with the... No!
No, that's the bag. Good boy.
Well, are they not saving any for tomorrow night?
No, they'll do that. No, they'll all be at the battle tent, won't they?
This is battle.